Holy cow. Do we have a mail day today? That is right. Look at the size of this bad boy. So this actually was from a trade I did with one of my good diecast buddies here on Instagram. I mailed him all of my Tarmac cards, and in exchange, he sent me a bunch of his Fast and Furious stuff that he wasn't really in use of at the moment. And I think he threw in some other goodies. So we are going to be cracking in. I honestly don't even really remember what all was in here. And like I said, I think there are some surprise pieces. So we are going to be going through here, unboxing everything, and hopefully upping our Fast and Furious car tally. All right, trying to figure out kind of what the best way to do this is here. And he packaged this bad boy up very, very nicely. Trying not to get any of the addresses shown here. Yes. Jeez, this thing is sealed up. And plus my blade here is really dull from all of these unboxings. I think, all right. So just checking the camera here. Might try to do a little sideways haul here, like so. So we can get that to stay down. All right, kind of see it there on the cam. This is just gonna be a pretty chill video. So hopefully nothing just comes spilling or tumbling out of here. Doing this on the side might not be the best idea here, but that's what we're going with. Okay. So everything looks to be pretty well packaged up here. Okay, so this looks interesting right off the bat. Oh, okay, it's just a, kind of a cool little case. Pops right open. Oh, yo. So this is from the most recent set, actually. This is the gloss orange version. But dude, this thing is slammed. And it looks like it is still, dang, look at that. That is crazy. Dude, yeah, she is a roller. Wow. I wonder if those are Hot Wheels wheels on here. Man, this thing looks wild. That is super cool. So this is a piece that I was not expecting. So whoa, this thing rolls honestly really well. Dang, that thing is set up so well. That's something here in the next couple months that I really would like to try to get a little better at, is doing some slamming of some cars. And what is this? We have the Tomica Supra here. I believe we do have this one in our collection. I think there are a couple like variations, so we will try to get it out of here. All right. This one, yes. So this is the one with the removable top. Dude, this thing is sick. This is a super, super nice version here of Brian Supra. I've actually been planning a video to go over a bunch of the Supras. So we'll probably save this one here. Set her aside. See what else. So yeah, I think he basically just like kind of sent all the Fast and Furious Hot Wheels stuff that he had. So here we have another version here of Vince's Maxima. So this was from a few sets ago, but you could never have too many Fast and Furious cars here. I need to keep track. I have my tally in my notes on my phone, so I've been keeping track if I add any new Fast and Furious cars. So we definitely need to keep all of these separate so I can count. And there we go. So this is the older, or the original version. We'll throw the new gloss one. And look at those wheels. Those things are killer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit him up, talk to him about that. That thing looks fantastic. Curious if he did that swap. Oh yeah. And we got the famous Mona Lisa S15. Love it. This is just some good stuff. Wow. All right, there's a bunch of Lucy's, which, like I said, I kind of wanted to try and do like a full, like, stanced out version of all the Fast and Furious cars. So I do need just some extras. And I think with this little collection he sent over, I should have some extras that I could mess around with. Man, what is this? This looks like a ultra premium. Ooh. What company is this? Simulated TPC? Dang, so here we have DK's Drift Z. Hell yeah. And I don't think this is the one I have, because the version that I have, I thought it was a mini station, I think. So yeah, this is a different one. So actually do not have this one in the collection. I think this one has the, as you can kind of see, it has the Scarab decals on both sides of the car. I think it has very similar wheels, has the huge like chassis mount wing back there too. Oh yeah, we will be doing a separate unboxing on that for sure. That was also not expected at all. So man, there has been some serious goodies in here so far. Dude, his packaging too is like next level. We are for sure, I think, going to be over the 700 mark now with Fast and Furious cars. This is when I did that 1000 video special and we counted all the cars. I think I was at 660. I think we are at like 676 or something now. So this is probably going to be around 25-30 cars. So we should be good. And yes, this is one that needs to go in the Mascar display. This will complete one of the premium sets that we did not have completed yet with the WRX STI. Do love these wheels. This thing, the white on white, super cool. And it has the plastic wing. Very nice. This is one I had it carded and I did not crack it open because I knew I was getting it in this trade. I was really waiting for this loose one to come so I could finally complete that set. And next up, we have another version here of Brian's F-150. I think this was one of the first releases of it as well. Set them off to the side. So that is one that will come in handy for if I want to do all my stance cars. And so will this one. Another version here of Dom's RX-7. I'll have to look at the chassis code too to see if this was from the original Fast set or just to see what set this one was from. But yes, this will be an extra to go in to my wheel swaps. If anyone has any tips or kind of like what wheels and stuff work the best for kind of doing that stance boy look, you'll have to let me know. And here we have Brian's R34 from, oh boy, what was this? The 4th or 5th movie that he drove in that street race versus Dom. Super clean. Got the gray 10 spokes. Beautiful. Let's get this Supra here turned around. And that Supra and the Skyline together, just like those colors, really pop. And here we have, I think this was just a background car from Tokyo Drift. And I always get these mixed up. This is the S14. I really need to like get it burned into my brain, the whole S13, 14, and 15s. I, for the life of me, can never remember it. So I don't know why. It's like I have all the like BMW like lettering and numberings memorized, and I think that's about it. I think that took up all the space in my brain. All right, so these are some good Lucy's here. We have another Dom RX-7. These bags definitely come in handy as well. We'll have to compare. So these are different base codes. We have N17 and M01. So one of these, because I think this was only released twice. So one of those I think is from the original Fast set. So we will not be drilling that one open. That one is the harder one to find. Here is Brian Supra. This looks like it is not the 2-pack version that has kind of the deeper orange paint, N15 base code, but this might be the one that we use for when we do our little stance boy challenge, I guess you could say. This is a lot of cars. And then we have Mia's NSX. Are these the wheels? Yes. So I think there is a error or a variation where this car has the gray 5 spokes on it. I think I saw one for sale carded a while back for, it was like 90 or 100 bucks. But haven't gone that deep into getting like card variations and all that kind of stuff yet. But here we have the, what was this? I can't remember this one either. The Toyota Soarer. And this was from, it was just had like 2 seconds of airtime in Tokyo Drift, but still a very cool casting. And then we have Brian's Eclipse. This was the second release from, I think it was Fast Stars. I'm looking up on my wall here, so kind of cheating, but yes, this was from Fast Stars. So this will probably be another one that will join in for the wheel swap. What else do we have? I think this is there was like one car that he threw in like at the very end that I think he randomly found. It is a premium. I'm looking over at my Mascar Displays. This was from the 1/4 mile muscle set. I think we recently opened up. Super clean. Very nice. But we do unfortunately have that one. This one has some good weight to it. And so we have 2 more bricks of cars still in here, which is pretty crazy. Wow. This is a lot. All right, I see some goodies in here already. Ooh, is this one? Oh no, we recently opened this. Oh man, I wish I would have got this just a little sooner because I opened up a bunch of stuff, but so we recently cracked this one open too. This was the Acura NSX that we were missing from our premium master set that we've been doing. And then we have a premium of the Escort. This was from the very first Fast and Furious set that they released, which was, I think it was called Fast Imports, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Sorry, I keep looking over at like on my wall where I have all my Fast and Furious stuff. But yes, this might not even be the Escort. Yeah, it is. Ford Escort. That was from the very first ever Fast and Furious set. We have Mia's Integra. This is one I've stole the wheels off because these are the nice smaller size TE37s. I actually put them on some of the tuned Fast and Furious Supras. So this one could be another candidate here. Ooh, another version, and this would be the S14, right? Yes. Okay, see, we are learning here very slowly. So we just added another one of these to the collection. So unless this is, I have to look at the base codes, but this could be from the original Fast, which I would, maybe not crack, but this would also be another one that I would add to that wheel swap series that I want to do. And then we have the super sweet E46 M3, which has been released like 4 times. I feel like I do really like the wheel color on here. This would be a cool one to maybe steal the wheels off of and put it on another car. Oh man, all right, we are down to the final brick of cars here. Once again, his packaging was like super good, so very much appreciated. And here we go with the all black R32 Premium. Got a couple little scuffs on there, but it is all good. That one's been released quite a few times as well. Was this one? I don't think this is a Fast and Furious release. I think this was from, is this from the Ronin run? It's from one of those like car culture sets, I think. So actually, I don't think this is a Fast and Furious one. Hold on, I am looking at my wall. Some of you might be yelling at me right now, telling me that it is, but I do not see it. Yeah, I don't think that is. So I guess we got a little extra in there, which not gonna complain about that. Ooh, yes. Leon's R33. And this would be from the original Fast set, which, man, I do need to drill into one of these. But man, I don't know, I have a hard time. Anything from that original Fast set, I mean, those cars are worth, they're like 50 to 70 bucks a piece right now. Carded, of course, but then here is the R33 from Tokyo Drift. Another very welcomed addition. And then last, we have the Civic. So this has some nice 10 spokes on it. So I did ask him to send this in because I was doing kind of making these my Heist Civics, and I needed one more. But since then, they actually are releasing the Heist Civic. And I mean, I know this isn't the correct year and stuff, but I thought this was at least better than nothing. So I will have 3 of these now, even though Hot Wheels finally, years and years later, gave us the actual Heist Civic. We'll do one quick last check in here. I think it's just a ton of bubble wrap, but yes, man, that is quite the haul. And our grand total today was 25 additions to the Fast and Furious collection, which brings us up to a total of 706. So yes, we have broken the 700 mark. I know Mustang Hunter wants me to get up to 1,000. Not saying we won't, but that's gonna be quite the task. But super huge shout out. This trade was very cool. I wasn't really doing anything with those tarmac cards, and I definitely will be doing stuff with these. So super excited to get these into the collection and be on the lookout for that wheel swap series. I think I am probably gonna do a YouTube series on it just to take you guys along with my wheel swap journey. But thank you so much for stopping by, tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.